Hey all, welcome back. Welcome to tonight's segment. I hope you're having a great day. Time. Where does it go? As kids, we have an abundance of it. But as we grow and mature, we realize that time is probably one of the greatest assets we can carry. So what does it mean to you? I mean, 10 months ago, I started this channel. I didn't know the direction, the topics I would cover. Pretty much threw a big old plate of spaghetti at the wall to see what would stick. And, well, here we are. There are a lot of folks out there that didn't think that we'd make it a couple months. Well, joke's on you. Here we are. Now, the reason for tonight's segment is early on in the channel. I think it was like episode 2 or 3. I did a segment on why have this channel. I called it Why Do This? And I covered a multitude of subjects. Being a single, man of 50. Was it about legacy? Was it about family or memory? Leaving a memory. Well, in this 10 months, this channel has evolved. And many of you that are here now listening were right there at the beginning. And for you, I really appreciate it, and I appreciate all your feedback. So, where do we go from here? As you guys know, once we got going, I pretty much focused on politics, culture. And through the course of time, I hope everything has gotten better. The video quality, the sound quality, of course, the content and delivery. Now, that, of course, and any feedback that you guys give, I do try to take to heart and try to work on things. Now, the direction. We're getting into the big, hot, and heavy political season. Getting ready for the elections next year. So, of course, since we found our little niche in politics, that's what we're going to stick to with this channel. Now, there are, I'm sure, many segments that many of you do not agree with. Well, I'm sorry. The purpose of this channel is not to placate to you or a particular side. The whole purpose is to actually just present you with the facts. And that's what I found. That is one of the things I found out that I really truly enjoyed about doing this. Was actually doing the research. Doing the research and finding, the tidbits that the media doesn't tell you. The information that the politicians leave out when they're trying to convey an idea or a bill. It simply amazes me how much the mainstream media will cover for a politician or a particular party. Both sides of the aisle. And so that's the point. And that is where I'm going to take pride in this channel. I'm going to do the digging. I'm going to find the facts. And I'm going to present you those facts. The ones that they are leaving out. The ones that they don't want you to know. So yes, that is why we're doing this. I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it to provide you the information they won't. Now, there's a lot of subjects out there. And it's hard. It really is. Trying to do this also and juggle, work life, my daily chores around the house, basic responsibilities. It doesn't leave a whole lot of time for, this. So all we can do is, post and upload whenever we can do it. I was trying to be consistent of doing it weekly. but it's getting harder and harder to find that time to do these segments. What's interesting, it's not so much the content or the delivery of the content is being the hard part. The part that takes the time, believe it or not, is the editing, the research, and believe it or not, most of all, generating the little thumbnails in the credits that I put down in the description of the videos. Because that takes all the time. Like this segment here, we'll say I'll talk for maybe another 5 minutes. Okay. Once this is done, I stop the recording. I import it to my editor. Once I get it to my editor, I'll start and stop it at the point I want it to end. Now, along with that, I have to add of course, my disclaimers, my, original, like, opening video placard, my intro, for my music. And then, of course, when I'm splicing my pieces together, any transitions. And then, of course, once it's all done, it needs to be rendered. Once it's rendered, it has to be exported to a file for the episode. Now, the editing software that I used, I was using a editing software called DaVinci Resolve. And I realized after the first, I would say, 6 months of using that software, that it's slow. It's more complicated than for what we need. So I actually found something that is simpler. And I've been able to cut my editing time down in half, which has helped significantly. It's actually improved the sound, and it has actually improved the quality of the video segments. And it has a lot of fun tools to where I can actually add like little effects, different types of transitions. And that's another reason why I wanted to redo this. Why do this? Because I, in a way, wanted to re-edit that one episode that I actually enjoyed. One of the most enjoyable episodes I had making. So that is why I'm doing this today also, for our 40th episode. So that is the biggest thing. So once it's exported into a folder, then I have to take that, go to my YouTube channel, upload it. It's got to be converted, okay, and the YouTube platform. Then I have to upload my thumbnail, do my description, add my credits. And then, of course, once it renders in YouTube, it starts off as standard definition and takes anywhere from, depending on the size of the clip, it could be anywhere from a half hour to an hour to render and convert to high definition. And of course, when we're recording, we're actually recording at 1080p at 30 frames per second. In some cases, sometimes it's 60, depending on which computer I'm using for the day. So, it's time. Time is always going to be our greatest asset. Especially now that many of us are getting older. Considered, I hate saying it, but, touching that, middle age mark, on the verge of getting your ARP card in the mail and willingly using those discounts. And we're starting to get there. And you realize you're on the back half. You're on the back 9. So, with that time we do have, we got to cherish it. Wake up every single day that we have and give it everything we have. Even if it's a bad day, we got to go at it. Do our part. Do what's right for us. I know it's not easy. Sometimes you're just going to have a bad day yourself and you're going to say, fine, it's done. Bad day. It's totally okay. Because you know what? Because we're going to wake up again tomorrow and we're going to do it again. And do what's right. It's all we can do. Every single one of us. Wake up every single day. Be appreciative. Be happy that we have roofs over our heads. Full bellies. And just go at it. Be the good person. Be that good person. Be the one who says, excuse me, when you're accidentally cutting, when you have to go walk by somebody. Or just even the thank you at anything. When someone does something for you. The smallest thing. Always give them a thank you. Where is she? We may have a visitor here. Ahsoka. She's in here someplace. She was playing in here earlier today. She was bunny kicking the carpet. It was pretty entertaining. But anyway, yes. Even moments like that. When your pet, and they're just being your pet, and they're just there, being a dog or a cat. And you're watching them, just appreciate it. Same thing with the kids. I may not have any, but I actually find it joyous when I have all the windows open on a nice day and I'm sitting in the living room or when I'm working and I can actually hear the kids yelling and screaming outside playing. Because that's what they're supposed to do. That's them enjoying that time. And then it's days like that us old folks long for. Be outside playing and running in the street. Playing ball. We all miss it. And now that we're older, we have to do it in a different way. And that is, just do what's right. Do what's right for yourself. Do what's right for your family. Your friends. And just go at it every single day. Do it. Everything eventually is going to work out for you. You're going to be where you're supposed to be. That's all there is. That's all we have. And enjoy it. Because one day, it all ends. We're all racing to that same end. At one time or another. We'll all get there. But until then, not yet. Let's have some fun. And get out there and just do what's right. All right. I'm going to get going. I love you all. And we'll see what we'll come up with for next week. So, anyway, I'll talk to you later. Good night.